fight Josh Salmon.
Why?
Because I'm an expert fisherman. Uriah, you definitely asking for Josh.
Yeah, I hope I get to fight Josh. I hope.
For next round, I'm looking at Josh. I just want to beat his ass.
Let's go. All right. What we had in mind was him and Josh, you and Colin.
Josh is a matchup that I'd like that matchup, but Uriah seems to really be kind of gunning for Josh. Honestly, I'd rather see Uriah fight Josh because I think he'd just beat the piss out of him.
Yeah, Josh is definitely big into the maneuvering and getting the best match. Sure.
Yeah.
I looked at it like that too. I'm like, you know what? He's probably trying to take easy fights.
Sure.
He thinks to kind of.
Because, I kind of, it made me kind of.
Please.
It's tough to sell until Bubba and King, that fight happens, and we have a better idea of who's up there to take the fight with.
I'm going home and telling Josh that I got outbid for him.
Yeah.
The towel holder.
Don't drop it or I'll scar somebody for life.
We train with Kevin. We see the skills he has. If he comes out and he performs like the Kevin Casey we train with, I think it's going to be a pretty quick night for Bubba.
26.
Kevin's ground game is a lot greater than mine, so he's just gonna run through him with his ground game. He's gonna submit him probably in the first round, I think.
I don't know what to do right now. I just feel like you need help of some sort. Yeah. All right, you got it.
I felt the same. I wasn't sure, but
I wasn't sure. What's the process here?
Could go either way. Both those guys are going in there to pretty much win or die. That's how I look at it for them, because they both got a second shot, and you get a second shot at this, you can't up.
Pablo, good job making weight. You're excellent at that. Yeah, good job.
I see, brother.
Big win.
Yes, sir.
This is how this normally works. I usually call the fighters in one by one and ask them who they want to fight. And then I definitely want to hear what you guys have to say, and then we'll pick some fights.
Cool.
Let's bring Bubba in. Congratulations.
Thanks, sir.
Have a seat, brother. So we're heading in to the quarterfinals. Who's the guy that you could fight and take the less damage, or a guy you just can't stand and want to kick his ass?
That'd either be Jimmy or Luke.
Bubba is the fight I really wanted. That's the one I wanted from the beginning.
Yep. Have you thought about somebody?
I'd like to fight Luke.
Either Bubba or Dylan.
Colin.
Uriah Hall.
I honestly didn't think anybody would come in here and call him out.
Really?
I didn't. I like it.
I got Josh.
Josh?
Can't stand the guy. Rubbed me wrong since day 4.
Day 4?
I just really want to punch him in the face. Please give me that opportunity.
That's the fight you want?
Won't let you down.
Ooh, I got the goosebumps. Yeah, that worked for me.
Nice.
Uriah called out your name. What is your thought on that?
I think he's trying to avoid a fight with Colin. I think once Colin gets his hands on Uriah, then it's going to be a bad night for Uriah, and I think you know that as well. And I think that's why you guys are avoiding that. I want Jimmy. Jimmy said he already wanted to fight me. I want to fight him. I think I can knock him out.
I love it.
Yep.
I love it when somebody has an answer.
Yep. We good?
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
Thanks. All right, what are you guys thinking? Let's start with
Dylan, that was kind of an open and shut book. He went after Luke. Luke went after him.
Yeah, I agree with that one if you want to make that one solidified.
Dylan versus Luke.
For sure.
These guys did a great job of coming in and saying what they wanted.
I like Josh versus Uriah.
And Dana wants to hear it.
Jimmy versus Josh and Kelvin versus Bubba.
Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh, we don't get the answer right now?
No.
Oh, that's terrible.
Wow.
Oh, the suspense.
I didn't know that. Suspense continues. I like it. All right.
All right. All right, congratulations to all of you that made it to the quarterfinals. Heard who you wanted to fight and what you wanted to do, talk to your coaches, and the first fight will be Colin versus Kelvin.
Calvin wanted me, and he got his wish, so it's fine either way. I don't really care. It should be a good fight.
Dylan versus Luke.
New Zealand versus UK.
Should be fun. We're gonna put on a good show.
Josh versus Jimmy.
It's good that I got Jimmy. He's the one that I was hoping for from the beginning of the tournament. I think that his style matches up well against mine.
You know, he's pretty well-rounded, so I like the matchup, but it's still one that you got to be careful everywhere.
Uriah versus Bubba.
I wanted Josh, but everything was just twisted around, and we all had this Scooby-Doo look on our face like,
it was kind of like watching a bad movie play out. I was like, what the hell just happened? I didn't even put Uriah on my list of guys that I wanted to fight. I'll be damned if that ain't who I'm fighting, you know? But I'm here to beat everybody, you know? Just gonna go out and do my thing.
Congratulations, guys. Have a good night.
All right, gentlemen.
Gilbert said that. Small Gilbert said that he's afraid to fight me.
That
Bubba.
is afraid to fight him.
that's one thing when someone says it, but it's totally different when you're actually in the ring. And sometimes, you know, let's say he is, that fear can be twitchy, and that's that punch or kick you never see coming because of all that fear.
Doesn't mean he's not going to fight hard. Doesn't mean but he knows what's waiting for him at the other end of the cage.
You look at a guy like Anderson Silva, you know, people defeat themselves before they go in the ring because like, holy, what is he gonna do to me? And I guess they have the same thought, like, man, what am I gonna do to them?
Everybody is starting to size Uriah up, including our own guys. They're starting to see their potential matchup could be in the future. Uriah is the best athlete in the field, and he's the hardest worker. To be a world champion, you only need one of those two things. You either need to be the toughest or you need to be the most talented. He's both. That doesn't mean he can't be defeated, but he is really, really sharp. He's faster than everybody. He's in better shape. He's more experienced. His mind plays tricks on him every now and then. As a young athlete, he's always questioning himself, and that's very normal. But he is so good. He is so good, and we're very confident that he's going to have success, but we acknowledge that he's in for a tough fight. You control how hard you work. He can't force you to shut down. He might hurt you, he might shut your eye, he might break your nose, he might do a lot of things. You choose, though, how you respond. You choose if you quit.
What I'm gonna do leading up to this fight to make sure I show up is I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Staying positive, staying confident, and staying ready.
What they need is for you to beat you. And athletes do it all the time. They do it all the time. But it's your choice. You will choose to be confident or you will choose to concede. And you know it because you've done both. And so have I.
All right, weigh in. Let's start this time with Mr. Hall.
I think this is a fight for Uriah to lose. I see that being a little bit of a one-sided fight. I think Bubba goes in there and get knocked out in the first 10 seconds. Simple as that.
I think that's definitely one for the bad guys. I think we're going to win that fight. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're a vet who's had 30 fights. You seeing your teammate get spinning kicked in the face at that velocity is going to intimidate you. You're going to think, I don't want that to happen to me.
You made it. Weigh 6. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
All right. Mr. McDaniel.
I mean, it's no secret Bubba's just kind of a little bit of a head case going into this fight, but I think that all kind of got eased a little bit. Hopefully Bubba goes out there and does what Bubba can do.
Weigh 6. Thank you.
Good job. Good, buddy.
You know, Bubba has to go in there and, you know, be aggressive and play his game and get the fight to the ground. And I think that Uriah will be lost there, and you know he'll be in Bubba's land, and I think Bubba will win.
John B.
When we did the weigh-in, you know, his body language that he displayed kind of gave me a sour taste in my mouth. Bubba kind of put his hands down like this and had a real submissive body language. And that's not good.
Uriah Hall is nasty. He's mean. Every punch kick, knee, elbow this kid throws has bad intentions on it, and I think it's going to be a rough night for Bubba.
Damn, it doesn't even feel like a fighting day. For this fight, you know, I'm trying not to let my mind just go wandering all over the place. I am trying to just grasp everything, you know, in terms of just being here and getting to this point and just of what I've achieved and learned already. It's very overwhelming, and, you know, like, you know, Coach Chael said, you know, emotions are fake and you can't let them get the best of you.
You know, the only thing that holds me back is me. Which me is going to show up, which so-and-so is going to show up, things like that. It's really what Bubba shows up. If you don't have nerves in this sport, you know, you're dead. Check yourself, you know. But if, you know, you go out there and, you know, not able to calm yourself down enough to think straight, you mess yourself up. Basically, my own worst enemy is me.
It's supposed to be easy for him. He's supposed to knock you out. You were a wild card. He's supposed to smash through you. Go out there, keep it at your pace. You're supposed to take the long route. That's the way you like it. Force is with the dark side.
Show him something right off the bat. His mind's playing tricks, man. What's this guy gonna do? You're the most athletic and you're the hardest working guy here.
Bubba's game plan is probably just going to be to grab me, take me down, and ground and pound.
Put that speed on. He's coming, Uriah, to shoot. He has to.
You know, I'm ready for that. I'm planning on keeping the fight in my way, basically.
As you walk closer to that cage, you feel more strong, more alive, more ready to go. When you step into the cage, you feel power. You're octagon.
What the least amount of damage is to get to the next round? Damn sure ain't this fight. This fight's gonna be the one where me and him are gonna beat the hell out of each other one way or another.
We're not on defense, but we do follow the basics. We bury our chin. We move our head. We keep our hands up.
With Bubba, you know, I notice he'll do some scrappy stuff just to get in. And then in that split of a second is my opening. And that's what I'm looking for. That split of a second.
My will, and I'm gonna try to make it a fight to where he's uncomfortable the whole time. We get out there and just get in his face.
I'm mentally ready and I'm ready to go. There's no stopping me.
You're the best. You're one of the best in the world. I see your offense right off the bat.
Uriah versus Bubba. I'd love to walk you through what exactly happened. All I know, from where I was sitting, Uriah hit him with a knee to the body, and then me or Bubba don't know what punch he got hit with.
Uriah met him in the middle of the octagon. Caught Bubba with a good straight right punch. Did some pretty big damage to Bubba's eye, and I won the fight by knockout.
One thing we told Uriah is strike first. Get out there, set the tempo. He's worried about you, everybody is. Strike him first, reinforce that negative affirmation that your opponent has, and do it right away. Uriah did, and about 3 strikes later, that fight was over.
The way that this guy knocks people out, you don't even want to clap. You feel bad clapping. It's just, it's vicious, it's quick, it's nasty. This guy is the nastiest guy in Ultimate Fighter history. Can he win knockout of the season twice? Yeah. Holy I think he just won $50,000.
Great job.
The game continues.
Huh?
The game continues.
goes on.
The game goes on.
Well, that didn't work out so well, huh?
You're gonna be fine, Bubba.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just pissed. I don't even know what the hell happened. I really don't even know what happened at all. All I know is I was walking forward, and next thing I know, I'm on my face and I can't move.
Just go look. Open.
Thank you, sir.
There you go. That's all I wanted to see. You get close the other eye. You can see me, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. That's all.
I don't even feel like I fought. I don't feel like I fought at all. I don't feel like anything happened. I feel like, obviously, I got punched in the face, but I don't feel like I fought at all.
You didn't get caught standing in front of him. You didn't do something stupid. You know what I mean? You were being aggressive and coming forward. We asked you to do. You know what I mean? The other guy's good. You know what I mean? Like,
I thought I was good until I got to this show.
No, man, you are good. There's no such thing, man. All of us fight each other. All of us win and lose.
You know what's funny though? Come here, Kel. I gotta tell you something. This is funny. I knew you went out there, and I knew you did like 40 or 38 something seconds. And I'm like, man, how do I beat that? I want to beat that. I was actually thinking about it. I was like, I gotta beat 38 seconds. I gotta beat 38 seconds.
I'm on a high right now. I feel very excited, but at the same time, it's like a bittersweet. I know Bubba coming in here, and I feel bad because, I didn't want to hurt him. I know he's a good guy. He's a good fighter, and, put a lot to come in here and do everything. So as happy as I am to make it to the semis, I'm a little bit sad that, I had to fight him.